Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 500. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Trey. What's up, Trey?
Howdy ho, neighbors.
All right. What's up, Mike D?
Oh, congratulations, number 500.
I know.
500!
Hello, neighbor. What's up, Chris?
500 episodes. Well done.
Thank you, bro. What's up, Daniel?
Hi. So the big 500, eh? That's good.
Yeah. I got to say, I sent the invite to everybody.
Okay.
Anybody who's anybody in the Whovian community, whether we're friends or foes, everybody can come in here out of respect for their past appearances, just to say hi, drop in, whatever you like. It has been a long journey. Today is also the anniversary of my first video on YouTube. Have over 2,800 videos in 3 years. It has been a long ride, and if I had internet and if I didn't have all this other stuff, I probably would have had 3,000 videos. But I also deleted a lot of videos too, so I probably did at some point in time have 3,000. So the journey continues, the podcast continues, but we had a lot of different people come and go, and the door is always open for people to pop in, talk about their love for Doctor Who, and then you go home and do your own thing, basically. So speculations, wild, and that's it, man. I was always one for, I never said that anybody had to do just my show. I was always one that I wanted everybody to do everybody else's shows, and that's the way I always wanted it. So this whole new thing about people can only do certain shows is just nonsense. So if you're a Whovian and you want to just talk about Doctor Who and you don't care about the drama and the nonsense, you should be able to go on anybody's show and just talk about it without having people scold you for being on my show or whatever. So let's just have fun. Doctor Who's coming back. We had a trailer today for the Christmas special. Did everybody see that? Did you see it, Mike?
Right.
Daniel?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
It was pretty cool, I guess. I mean, the one thing, I mean, you want to watch it and then come back? Because I don't want to spoil it.
No, it's okay. I'll watch it later.
The one thing I said, didn't she write something on a chalkboard that somebody's dying?
Yeah.
Is that her?
It said, "You are dying."
You are dying. Clara. What do you think that is, Trey? Do you think that's her, or is that somebody else?
You know, I didn't see it either, so I can't really say, but I'd have to watch it. But it's fine. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be total speculation on my part. I mean, on all of our parts, I suppose. But especially since I haven't seen it, I couldn't really say.
Now, I'm also hearing rumors that this may be total nonsense dream, and it may not exist at all the episode until the very end, where she wakes up and the doctor comes. So I hope they don't do something like out of Dallas like that. Huh?
It's a bit of a storytelling cheat, but
yeah,
you know, it is the holidays, you know, and Christmas, and they might be doing like a Christmas Carol-y sort of episode.
Right.
Like a Scrooge, you know, where it's like at the end everything wraps up nice in a bow, and you know, it's a learning tale or something for one of the characters. That's it.
I know Moffat's coming out a lot every day and saying something new about series.
Yes.
A lot.
We finally got confirmation on what happened to Osgood.
Osgood is as good as dead.
Yeah, she's gone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that was the real one?
That's the real one, man.
Well, at least he's committed to something, I guess.
And the thing about it was this wasn't even like, you know, oh, well, maybe she's dead. He was like, no, she's dead.
She's dead. She's just dead.
Like, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't even like a trickery or like a lie. Like he said, Orson Pink. Well, this could be why Orson Pink is in existence. maybe Danny Pink had sisters, maybe had this and that, but I could be lying, and then you have to wait and see. So meaning Danny Pink's coming back, obviously, and it's going to be like a whole thing about why Morrison Pink is there. But the Osgood thing, as far as what we get from Moffat, he ain't bringing her back. She's dead. Done. Like, not even a thought in his head to bring her back. So that's surprising, actually, because he brings everybody back. Strax.
And she was a character that I think that, I mean, people wanted to see more of, especially because of her link to, like, you know, past doctors. I mean, her homage that she somehow did with the scarf or with the bow tie or whatever. But, I mean, she was a really interesting, you know, or had the potential, rather, to be, I think, a very interesting character that wasn't the normal run-of-the-mill kind of seeing as she was a fangirl, you know what I mean? It's like, why would you go kill a fangirl? Like, you know, technically speaking, off from the show. I don't really think there is any point to really killing her because it didn't serve any emotional. Especially since you heard me say this, they warned. We had the warning that she was going to do it, and it was just that. There was no really emotional impact for me when she died. I didn't want her to die, but I wasn't like, you know, WTF.
When she did it too, it was like, so what did you do that to prove that the master was evil?
But you don't need to.
We know that already.
Killed the president of the United States, all right, in that episode. Come on. Yeah. It's like, what are you, crazy?
That was a statement, and that's the thing. Every time I've watched that episode now, the finale, the two-parter. I've watched those two episodes now, I think 7 times, and each time I've watched it, I've started disliking that episode more and more. Actually, just because of the way they did that, just a few key parts in the episode, the Osgood death being one of them. It's just like it was pointless and lazy. I really think.
So it makes you wonder if it was senseless and everything, then why would it hurt it for them to bring her back? Like, what would it, if it didn't really matter, then why don't you just bring her back anyway? It's not going to affect anything. And I think everybody wants her back anyway. Even a lot of people said it was senseless. There was nothing to prove, so just bring her back.
I think I always had the impression, especially since last night when we were talking about the difference with making the doctor a woman and all that sort of stuff. I was thinking that some people might have had an issue maybe with taking this new master like seriously as far as being like a worthy match, formidable match for Capaldi's doctor. So they wanted to set it right from the get-go that this is a formidable evil sort of person. Because some people might take it like,
email doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, because some people might perceive it that way, like, oh, well, Capaldi's just this he's this very intense sort of charismatic sort of doctor that can be very intimidable to some people. So, they introduce this dainty Edwardian dressed sort of person who's the master, and it's like, yeah, we know the master as being this evil sort of character and stuff, but it's such a shock to see the difference with the switching of the sexes, that they wanted to start it off like saying, hey, this is going to be a formidable, very evil, just as evil as Delgado and Ainley and those other guys.
Well, my whole thing is the Missy thing, the master turning female worked because it's believable, because the master doesn't give a crap. In fact, he'll just become a woman just to screw with the doctor. That's how nuts he is, or she is, okay? So that's why it's believable that the master is a female, because he's just doing it to intimidation. How is the doctor going to react? And when we saw the doctor's mouth open up, and he almost just like ran for the bathroom, like, oh my God, like, oh, like what the hell? It's like, it worked, obviously.
And adding on to that point too, maybe that's why they decided to make the master seem stronger than the doctor in these 2 episodes, so that next time she appears, people be like, oh, remember what happened last time?
Yeah, it's like it gave her more like gravitas with the sort of change of the sexes there, and I think it's great now that like it's like the master's like this maniacal like crazy ex-girlfriend now almost of the doctor, where it's like you're just like, wow, this chick's down for anything, out of spite.
I don't even think she's going to wear the same outfit. I think she's going to just wear different things. She's going to look completely different, just to show the style of it.
I think so too. I think that's a good. I mean, just like Matt Smith changed, I guess, his whole attire,
Right.
you know, between like, you know, that Christmas special and losing Amy and Rory. Yeah, I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah.
She'll be
What
wearing
about
something, I'm sure.
Daniel, where are you, bro?
Your mic's muted.
No. All right. Well,
Moffat got to him too.
I know.
maybe Moffat and the actress that plays Osgood had a huge falling out because, like, I don't know, she wouldn't sleep with him or something. I don't know. Or something. I don't know. I can't. That's the thing. I can't imagine why he just killed him off, because there's something behind the scenes that's going on that, you know, he wanted her to choke him with that scarf, and she's like, no, there's the line. We weren't supposed to go there, were we? I don't know.
You got me shocked. That was like when Daniel said the other day that he couldn't appear because he had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I'm like.
Welcome to the unrated version of the Real Whovians.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
absolutely.
That's why they make laptops, so you can bring it to the bathroom with you.
I gotta say, like, I was looking at some of the past episodes, and we had some pretty funny episodes of the Real Whovians cast. I mean, some of them are just I can't even say on here. It was just off the wall.
Yeah, one of them happened to be last night too. So
yeah, that was who was expecting that to happen yesterday? We had a heated debate.
And it was entertaining.
And all the female on here, with the exception of Sandra, wanted a doctor to remain male. So that was
really?
Yeah.
That actually doesn't surprise me. It doesn't, because not everybody. Like, it doesn't matter. It can go to either way with me. I just don't want to see it happen for the sake of, you know, political correctness. If anybody, if you know you really know me, but I'm somebody who loathes and despises, like, political correctness in speech or doing something just because, you know, it would please, you know, somebody, you know, or whatever. But if it's going to happen, just like, you know, with the plot device has to be played in this instances. If somebody comes along that we see, or that we would say, wow, he would make a great doctor, then, you know, we'll start, you know, moving in that direction and putting those pieces in place. But we're not going to go out and necessarily search for somebody, you know. Which, you know, I agree with. If it surprises you and then it ends up working, great. But don't, like, you know, just try to force, you know, a square peg into a round hole, because that's what, you know, a bunch of ultra feminists want. Or whatever.
That's why I said really like that before, because this topic always gets turned into some sort of, you know, sexist debate.
It's turned into a circus. Might turn into a circus, really.
I'd personally like to see finally, like, a casting of, like, I guess what you would say, like, more of like a minority actor, that, you know, somebody like Indian, black, you know, somebody that's got, like, a different sort of you know, appearance. We've been getting all these Caucasian actors, and, you know, you got these great actors like Patterson Joseph and, you know, Idris Elba and some of these people.
Idris Elba, yeah.
I would like to see
Elba, definitely.
Idris Elba, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think that would be, you know, kind of cool to see. You get a little bit more of, like, maybe some of the cultural, you know, divide, if you will, that goes on maybe with some of these stories, with, like, really getting, you know, sort of like, you know, this is getting political a little bit. I mean, you know, kind of, you know, tapping into, like, how we are, like, societally sometimes with minorities, and, like, the cultures, and sometimes how they don't mesh in certain areas because of, you know, like what Trey was saying with, you know, like, people banning this political correctness about and trying to target, like, some sort of demographic and satiating what they're wanting done and what, you know, this group wants to see and that and whatnot. So it'd be kind of an interesting reflection, I would think, with some of the alien cultures on the show and the doctor interacting with them, if maybe he were, you know, as we perceive in our culture, maybe more of like a, you know, in lieu with like a minority rather than, you know, just having another Caucasian actor playing it, you know, like change it up a bit.
Right. I think once they start going down that route of him being a female, then they're going to get really ridiculous. And I said that the next step after that will turn the Doctor into like the Vampire Diaries, like teenagers highlighting the TARDIS, like,
Well, in all fairness,
guy.
though, some of us, myself included, were concerned when we saw Matt Smith was cast because I thought that same thing when I first heard Matt Smith was cast and saw him. I thought that they were going for like the little, like Twilight fans and all that kind of stuff, and I thought it was going to be
because he was only what 21 when he was cast. I think is that right?
I think he was a little older.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Was he
He was
like
in his 20s, though, I'm pretty sure.
I thought maybe it was like 24 or 25. Yeah, because he's like
maybe.
like
Yeah,
30, 31, 32
I
now.
thought they were going to make him like some sort of emo, like hipster sort of type doctor. That was
Well, look at the press release pictures. Like he was wearing a leather jacket. His hair was all over the place. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, like you said, like Vampire Diaries type territory. But then, they have him actually taking on sort of the Troughton-esque sort of look with the bow tie and being more of like a awkward, dorky sort of doctor rather than like I thought he'd be like some darker emo sort of type.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was a surprise. I mean, we could be surprised still. That's good.
And a pleasant surprise because I mean that like the character that he stepped into as far as the way he did the doctor, the dress, and everything really actually fit Matt Smith really well. I think so.
Bryan, welcome to the 500th episode of the Whovians Cast.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Bryan.
Oh, this is Real Whovians.
500. 500th episode, bro. How you doing?
Good. I was actually just about to watch a Doctor Who episode.
Oh, yeah?
Which one?
One of Tom Becker's.
Okay, which one? What'd you think of City of Death, bro? Because you just watched it, you told me.
Well, I watched 2 so far of Tom Baker, but I'm going to watch a 3rd story of his right now. But the ones I saw recently of Tom Baker was City of Death and Shada.
Nice. What'd you think of City of Death, man?
Let me turn this off for now.
Turn it off. Count Scorleone.
I like City of Death. I thought that was a pretty good.
Dude, without City of Death, you wouldn't have Series 5, 6, 7, like, cracks. Come on, man. All that stuff to Clara, become an impossible girl, that's from City of Death because the Jaggeroth was splintered in time, man. Like 12 parts. So they took a lot of stuff in the classic series.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you're right. I didn't even make that connection.
That one episode.
City of Death had all that great location filming also.
Yeah. And the chemistry was phenomenal with Tom Baker and Lala Ward.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know. Pretty cool.
I like the first Romana better, though.
Oh.
Mary Tam.
I had a crush on Lala Ward. That, Sarah Jane, most of them, really.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Yeah, pretty
much. What about Shada? Have you guys seen Shada of Tom Baker's episode?
That was the incomplete. I haven't. You know what? To say the truth, I own it. Is it over there? Hold on.
Yeah, I have it. It's mine's. Wait, no, mine's on.
You need glasses for that one.
Mine's on the shelf up there.
How much of that episode was actually completed?
I didn't watch it because it was not completed. That's why. But I have it somewhere.
I mean,
I'm still unpacking certain things. Believe it or not, I'm doing it by myself, so it's a little difficult.
Only like half of the episode, only half of the story was complete within each episodes. Because there was 6 episodes within the story, and
they kind of put some of the clips into the 5 Doctors stuff.
Only 2. Only 2 clips they put in the 5 Doctors.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what it was kind of like a book on tape kind of thing. It felt, at least that's what it felt like to me. Like the parts that were missing.
Right.
Because they showed the still and everything.
Yeah. Tom Baker narrated the parts that were missing.
Okay.
I think Bryan would really like watching The Deadly Assassins.
I saw that, Mike. I got it. I own it.
Think of it.
It's on the shelf up there with my Doctor Who DVDs.
Yeah, do you enjoy watching it?
Oh yeah, that's like one of my best stories. That's one of my favorite stories of Tom Baker.
Hey, so do you guys think that do you think this should happen? That maybe Sean Pertwee should reprise his dad's role, like in a multi-doctor episode? Yeah, I think so. Have you all seen the picture of him going around the internet, him dressed like done up like Sean, like his dad?
Does it look good?
He looks just like John Pertwee. I mean, looks just like him. It was freaky.
I was just actually thinking about that the other day, and and to me personally, I think absolutely he should be do his dad's role as the Fed Doctor.
Yeah, I think he's good at it too.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I feel like Moffat wouldn't do it though. I feel like he would just be like, no, F you guys. Not what I want to do, I'm not gonna.
He would never do it.
Yeah. Somebody else might, but I don't think he would. He's not really about pleasing the fans so much anymore. I don't think.
It'd be great.
Not at all.
From son to father too, with him reprising the role that his dad made so famous.
Right.
I think it's great, especially seeing if he's playing the Third Doctor, and somehow they incorporated that into one of the episodes from one of Capaldi's run. Would be great seeing the two of them kind of sparring off one another.
Because they have a lot of parallels to the Third Doctor and the 12th Doctor.
Well,
Yeah.
You have to have him use his father's famous line of "We need to reverse the polarity of the news."
Polarity, yeah.
Definitely.
Well, you guys, if you haven't seen Gotham, you should see him on Gotham because he's
one of the best characters.
Yeah, he's
Alfred.
Yeah.
One of the best actors that they've had so far.
I think he's become my favorite Alfred. He's just so badass. He's a really great Alfred.
See, I was against that from the start because I felt, doesn't exist, like it's an alternate reality thing. But now DC's going nuts, and they're making Danette. What's up?
Not much. What's going on?
This is the 500th episode of the Real Whovians cast.
Cool.
Yay! So.
But you should see him on Gotham though. He's like the mask and everything, and within a couple episodes.
I would definitely love to see him play his dad as the Third Doctor.
I agree.
Definitely.
It'd be great.
They should do something like that for like anniversary or something.
You should start a petition.
Yeah,
see if it catches on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else, guys? We got about 8 minutes left in it. Did you hear the interviews with Moffat today?
I seen a little bit of it.
Osgood is dead. We heard that, and also the Orson Pink thing.
I didn't hear that. I just heard Osgood.
He's basically saying that he's lying and saying that Orson Pink could be, one of a distant relative or something related to it, and that Clara kept in touch with the Pink family, which is kind of hard, being that he was in a a foster home or something. So how would you know what his relatives are? But anyway, he basically admitted probably Dana Pink's probably coming back. He's dancing around the issue.
Christmas special.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he did come back.
He'll be in a big Christmas present, and that's how they'll end it.
Another sphere. They'll open it up, and all these people will be out.
Yeah.
It'll be sort of like the Doctor dances, everybody lives, just this once. So maybe it'll
everybody lives.
And just let everybody.
I read a quote from an article today where Moffat said something about in the episode that because people were kind of being a little bit. Laughing down the idea of having Santa in the episode.
Right.
And he said something along the lines of that the way that the episode's going to shake out is that it's not going to let down the kids who are, believing in the Santa thing, but at the same time, it's going to make sense why Santa's in there without being too cheesy.
Yeah. He says at Miracle on 34th Street meets aliens. That's what it basically is.
What?
I think Daniel told me earlier he hopes Santa Claus gets killed in that episode.
Oh, stop it.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, he likes seeing everybody get killed in all these shows. So.
Daniel. Where are you, Daniel? Where'd you go, bro?
Santa got him before
He's playing video
he get the
games.
satisfaction.
Well, the creatures that are within that episode that's going to be coming up, it does look like the alien.
What are they, dream crabs?
Did you say dream crabs?
Yeah, what's something like weird?
But they look like the alien from the Alien franchise.
The dream crabs.
Yeah, without the budget. Without the budget. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, even the teeth look the same, like the slimy.
Wow.
Where'd you get the dream crabs from?
I don't know. I heard that today. Something about dream crabs. I don't know.
That's like something one would get if they picked up the wrong girl at the wrong bar one night.
I was like, those aren't the kind of crabs I have.
No, but
Brian.
that's what they're called, though. Dream crabs.
Oh, it is confirmed?
Yeah.
Dream
Wow.
crabs.
So maybe this really is a dream.
So in other words, it's going to be like a face hugger, but it's going to be a crab instead of a face hugger.
Yeah, it's gonna go right onto that face.
Like the face hugger.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a question. Who was that had?
Finally,
You guys still there?
yeah. Where are you, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to go for a second.
So, do you have a dream crab, Daniel?
Say who?
Dream crab. That's the villain.
That's
Of the Christmas special.
That's the alien creatures that's gonna be in the Christmas special of Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah?
All right, again, Mike.
What was the character's name that I believe the actress Toby Jones played in that one Matt Smith episode? And
Dream Lord.
Yeah, would that have something to do possibly with the dream?
Could be. They always said he always said he wanted to come back.
That's a good idea. I forgot about him.
Maybe he's taking on the incarnation of Santa Claus in this episode or something.
Could be.
I know this isn't Doctor Who related, but look what I got today for $19.99.
Oh boy, I saw this.
That's, what is that?
Is it a dream
Oh,
crab?
Batman.
Batman. Oh, very nice.
Wait, what was it?
That's cool.
Very nice, bro.
Arkham original.
What was it?
Arkham Origins.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
Right on.
back to
Give us-
Doctor Who.
Back to Doctor Who, Danny.
Is there a good Doctor Who PlayStation game out there? I'm not into all the gaming.
No.
no, they made like kind of a point and click computer game type thing a while back, but it wasn't anything that was
Eternity
very.
Clock, but it's just whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, they
I
have
don't know why there's
avatars and stuff. But.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know where to get it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Minecraft. This can be Doctor Who Minecraft.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Which is just like it's just a skin though. I think they have the skins and everything. I think that's about as far as it gets. You can play as the character is all it is. Have you guys seen these Middle Earth models? There is this one's of the Millennium Falcon, and there's another one that's of the Enterprise D, and I have one that I'm trying to put together of the NCC 171A. I bring it up because it'd be cool to have if they did a TARDIS one, you could put the TARDIS together and everything.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. They just did like a.
You know what would be cool is if they made a game. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No. I was just saying it would be cool if there was a TARDIS one. I'd like to see that. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it'd be cool if there was a game where you played as like the Doctor regenerates at the beginning, and you could make your own character and have your own adventures like your own Doctor. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, I would like them to make like a video game like Lego.
Right?
Yeah, Lego Doctor Who. That'd be
That
cool.
would be that'd be a
Cool,
perfect
yeah.
video game, I think. Yeah.
All right, we got about a minute and 45 left. I want to finish up with Danette. Danette, what do you think Clara's role is going to be in Series 9? Like, what's going to happen with her?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on how Christmas goes. I mean,
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, they didn't even think she was going to stay, so this is going to be a goodbye, but then they're going to have to scrap it anyway, so Christmas is technically not going to count. Or it's going to count, but not really. I mean, it's going to be like when Donna Noble left with the Runaway Bride, but then she came back afterwards. You know, it's like, so, I don't know. All
I don't
right.
know.
We got a minute left. I just wanted to thank every single person that has ever appeared on the Real Whovians cast. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, any other holiday that I'm not aware of. Have a great December, into the new year. Best wishes, live long and prosper and everything. So you guys have all made the show a success, and let's go for another 500 episodes. All right?
Yeah.
So thanks to every one of you, past, present, and future. All right? So that's it. Thank you, Trey, Mike D, Chris, Bryan, Daniel, and Danette. Take care. Bye for now.